Hey everyone, today on Classic Action Figures, we are going to be taking a look at the Star Wars Celebration Droid Factory 4-pack. Here's a look at the front of the box. This 4-pack was available at the Star Wars Celebration in Orlando, and it retailed for $29.99. This set, along with the C-3PO and R2-D2 2-pack, the Chopper figure, and R3DO, will also be available at the Disney Park store in Orlando after the convention is over. However, I'm not sure if they're gonna be available to be purchased online. You can see all 4 droids in this windowed box. Now let me show you the top of the box. Here's a look at the bottom, the side of the box, and finally here's the back of the box. These 4 astromech figures were featured in different episodes of the Star Wars Clone Wars series, and also in the movie that launched the animated series. This box is quite nice, and it can be used for display purposes too. Let me show you the insert. It has the Clone Wars logo, and you can see some astromech schematics on the background. You can even use the insert as a display area for these droids. Anyway, let's take a look at the actual figures. Let's start with R5-013, the green astromech. He's a really cool looking green and white astromech. He was featured in the Clone Wars Season 1 Episode 3 show titled Shadow of Malevolence. Here's a screen grab of that episode. And he basically has a small cameo in the background. He's part of the Shadow Squadron clone team that was tracking the Malevolence ship. Let's take a look at him from a few different angles. All the astromechs in this package have the same basic articulation. You can rotate the head, you can move the legs backwards and forwards, you can pivot the feet a little bit back, and as you can see, they all have tiny wheels so that they can roll over a flat surface. This one in particular doesn't have any play features or any accessories, but I do like the paint scheme that was used, and the actual sculpt is pretty good. The second figure is R2-C2. This one is very cool looking and probably my favorite. He has a dark blue, almost purple color, and he has some fantastic looking gray and crimson markings throughout the figure. This particular droid was featured in the 2003 animated Clone Wars movie that launched the TV series. He's part of Zero's palace. Zero is a Hutt, and he was the uncle of Jabba the Hutt. Anyway, you can see him in the background serving drinks. And just like in the movie, you can even see his name on his leg. He comes with this golden colored tray with drinks. And the cool thing is that you can actually remove the drinks from him. Sometimes it can be a bit tricky to get the tray just right on him, but that's only a minor issue. Also, the drink dispenser at the top of his head has a great sculpt and is done in a nice silver and black color. Articulation is the same as in the previous droid. However, not only can you rotate his head, but you can also position the drink dispenser independently from his head. You can even remove this from his head. Next up is R5-S9. He comes decorated in a blue color with a light blue head. There are some cool accents on him like the silver knobs, the white panels, and some black color details too. He's the same mold as R5-013 or pretty much any R5 unit. Now let me show you a few different angles on this one too. He was featured in the Clone Wars Season 1 Episode 22 show titled Hostage Crisis. Again, this droid makes a quick cameo, and unfortunately he's destroyed by one of Cad Bane's assassins, along with a blue protocol droid. Finally, here's R5-P8, and he's a crazy looking R5 unit. He has this weathered paint job that it looks almost like a mixture of dust and rust. And there are also some fading red marks on him. I love his face paint. He looks like he's a smiling robot with an underbite. He also comes with a blaster attached to the top of his head. His blaster can be rotated independently of his head, and it can also be removed. So this guy is actually a pirate astromech, and he appears in the Clone Wars Season 1 Episode 12 show titled The Gungan General. This astromech can be seen briefly as a sentry guard when Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Count Dooku are breaking out of the pirate compound. As I said in my whole video, I hope that they make more of these Droid Factory toys, since there are so many different droids, not just in the Clone Wars series, but in the entire Star Wars universe. I also like the idea of them being available in sets. The only thing is that 4 droids for $30 is a bit pricey. I can see a set like this one being made for about $20. I also hope that they are more widely available, since they are starting to show up on eBay at higher prices. Anyway, I hope you liked this video. I will be looking at the other Droid Factory toys in a later episode, so please make sure to subscribe. Until next time, take it easy.